Well, hey, it's good I turned it off for a second so you can see. I could set this up. This is my desktop here. You're gonna find out, man. There's a lot better working on a desktop than on an iPad when it comes to Google Sheets. And that's probably because Google Sheets is a Google platform and an iPad is an Apple platform, and I think they're mean to each other. And certain things that work on an iPhone do not work on the Google, the Android phones, and vice versa. But no big deal. Everything works on a desktop, so I don't know how your Chromebooks are. Your Chromebooks might be better, but there's certain things I know you cannot do on your phone. That's why I try not to use the phone when it comes to using Google Sheets. Coffee's good. Okay, so let's see. So remember I was trying to do a calculated column? So we had 9.18 seconds for 20 oscillations. And then over here I just wrote, if you notice, I put equals, there, we put equals E2, right? Equals means you're setting up an equation, equals E2, column E, cell 2, divided by 20, because this time of 9.18 seconds was for 20 oscillations. That would be the time for 1 oscillation. Now, all you got to do is drag using your mouse and just pull this down and watch. Voila, they're there. Look, if I click in there, watch, I click here. See, it says equals E3. It knew to take column E, cell 3, or row 3 if you want to say. And then this one says, if you look, oh, that one says E4 divided by 20. Column E, row 1, 2, 3, 4 divided by 20. And of course, that'll say E5. E5 divided by 20. I did not do this one because I don't want that point in there yet. Now watch how amazing this is. For the Circle Lab, you had to plot data, and it took you a lot of time. Check this out. All you do is grab your data. I'm just highlighting it like that. So all I did it again. I just went over here. Now again, that's where the computer's better. See if you can do this on your Chromebook, because your Chromebook has a keyboard. All right. I'm not going to do this. If I do this, it makes everything mask. See, don't do that. You can't grab it. So what I got to do, I can't highlight a cell. That's controls. What I got to do is go here and just hold down what I did. Just so you see what I did. All I did was I'm pushing on the left button. I'm right clicking. And there's got to be a way you can do this on your Chromebook. Try it. Notice I'm not highlighting the cell. I didn't do this. Don't do that. I'm highlighting that cell for now. So I'm putting my cursor over cell A1. And now I press the left button, or you just figure out what you got to press, and then I drag across. Look at that. I've just selected in blue all those cells. Nothing changed. And now I go up to Insert, Chart. And what's amazing, I don't know if Google has fixed themselves, but it looks like what they did, they knew I wanted a scatter chart, but maybe your computer doesn't know that. So you got to go in and change things, all right? So that is a beautiful scatter plot. And notice, it looks like a pretty good straight line. And notice right here, it says, let me just turn this over, come on. It says right here, it's a scatter chart. But if it didn't say that, here's what you'd do. Under setup, you'd go and you wouldn't pick, instead they said suggested. Let's say they didn't give you suggested, because last year they weren't, so they fixed themselves since last year. You would go down, scatter plot is somewhere down here, see? So we have it already, but that's what you would choose. You would choose scatter plot, and you'd have to make sure that your mass was on the y-axis. So notice the label. They already gave me a label of mass in grams on the y-axis. Where's our X? Now, I don't know why they do this. They call the x-axis, the y-axis series. Mass is the x-axis. Period is the y-axis they call series. Okay, so that's life. Those units look good. I want to change the title, though. I don't like the title. Because I want to get rid of the units. I don't need the units in the title. So it's period versus mass. Look at that. Look at how that changes. I love that. Okay, now here's what we need. We're under customize. We need, is it in series? Yes, it's in series. We got the colors. If you don't like blue, if you want to go to a different theme. Oh, look at that. Yeah, color it up. It looks nice. Look at that. That looks good. Oh no, I want a seafoam green. Come on, let's get it. Let's see. Is there a seafoam green? Oh, does that count? Maybe. Yeah, I like that one. Yeah, it's a nice color. Okay. So, you want to change the point shape? Yeah, I want a triangle. No, I don't like triangles. I want a star. No, I don't like stars either. Oh, do I want a pentagon? Nope, diamonds. There you go. Oh, I love that. No, actually, I don't like diamonds either. Let's just go with what it was, which is a nice circle. There you go. Much better. Okay. We don't need error bars. We don't need data labels. We need a trend line. That's what we need. Boom. Now we look at it. Is it a straight line? Man, that is a nice straight line, right? You could try another, but it ain't going to work. Because it was according to the handout that came with the setup, it was supposed to be a power series. And of course, you can see that ain't going to be a power series. So what I'm thinking is, you see how at the top of a power series, it straightens out. It's very curved at the beginning of a power series and straightens out. I have a funny feeling that this is a power series, but in the range of our data, we're at this part here where it's almost straight. So that's why I think this works. So what I might have to do is try this lab with some smaller masses and see what happens. That's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna try that on my own time. Right? And we'll see if it changes the layout. But for now, we don't have a power series graph, right? We have a linear graph. So linear. And then one more thing. We're gonna put the label. What is the equation of our thing? So we're gonna go to label and use equation. And boom, here it says. It says period. Right? It says period. And again, why is it putting the units there? I don't know why. Stop putting the units. I hate that. Is it because, oh, I guess, yeah, it's weird. Because it normally, because here, notice it uses X there. I don't know. Okay, so anyway, it's saying period equals this number, 3.89 times 10 to the negative fourth, X plus, 0.454. Notice there's a Y-intercept here. That's going to be an interesting question on there. What is that Y-intercept mean? Oh wait, no, hold on. You're talking about. Let me see. It's 0.454. Yeah. Oh no, that's easy enough. No, never mind that question. I was thinking something else. Never mind. All right, thinking out loud. All right. So what you can do is you can just move this graph over if you want, put it onto here, and then you could screenshot this, print it. All right, and that's going to be the proof that you did the lab. The only thing I want you to do, of course, is find this point, right? 11.31. So now I'll go and do that. What you could do is do a calculated column here, which now we can do it. I'll just do it here. I'm going to copy this, Control C, and then I'll Control V this. All right, 0.56. Oh, yeah, there's your 0.56. Go carefully and go across and see if you can determine. Use a straight edge. I would print this up, maybe make it bigger. Remember we said bigger the graph, the better. Right? We need a period of oscillation. Here's your period. We have a period of 0.5655. So we know it's somewhere between 0.4 and 0.6. 0.4 be in the middle. Can we change the scale here? Let's see. You can actually do that. Let's edit. Let's see if I can do that. Okay, so customize. All right, chart style series. Let's see. Left axis, formatted data point. What does that mean, formatted data point? What is that? I wonder what that is. Click an item on a chart or select one from the drop down. Oh, whoa. Okay, no, I can't do that. It's just data point. All right, so there should be a way we can do this. Let's find that point. Can we find that on graph? Let's see. I'm just trying. I haven't played with this yet. So if you guys figure this out, good. Oh, maybe let's go with the legend. Here we go. Let's see. Legend font size, text color, position. That's good. Auto. It's 0, 0, right? One through. Go to vertical. Let's see. Treat labels as text, show an axis line. What's the axis line? No, not that. Scale factor. Here, that's what I want. Default. No, hold on. Oh, it's doing a scale. That's a default. Yeah, okay. Hold on, give me a sec. No, okay, never mind. Oh, we could. Oh, yes. Okay, well, here's what we can do. Watch this. Here's what we're going to do a broken graph. Watch, hold on. Go back to default. Now you see how we have a minimum maximum value? Let's do a minimum value of 0.4 and a maximum value of 0.6. Oh, look at that. Now you could figure out much better where 0.5655 is. All right, here's 0.5, here's 0.55, here's 0.56. All right, you can see what you get. Interesting. Very interesting. No, wait a minute. What am I doing? Whoa, waste of time. Hold on. I love when I'm thinking out loud. So we don't have anything minimum. That's it. Okay, guys, here's what you do. you're not going to do the old-fashioned way, which is let me go to the graph, let me go to 0.5655. I wonder if any of you were thinking this, and you got to tell me if you did, right? Instead of going to 0.5655, what do we have right here? Yo, we just came up with the equation of this line. There's no reading a graph anymore. The computer did it for us. Here's the read on the graph. We have period equals this number, 3.89 times 10 to the negative 4 times x. X is mass in grams. So for your unknown mass, you're solving for x right here. You're solving for that x. You know the period. Period is 0.5655. Solve for x. Now, you should use that because it's part of it there. Use the 0.4554 so you can solve for x and get it right. Okay? Use that. You got to use your, whatchamacallit. You have to use your y-intercept because the y-intercept is needed to get to that period. So figure out x using this equation, x being the mass. And that's it. That is your lab. Now, so what's interesting, and in case you haven't, really realized what you've just done. Hello. You've just done, let's try to get this straight. Let's try to angle it right. All right. So what you've just done is you've just figured out how to find an unknown mass in a 0G environment without a scale. So you use an inertial balance to get that. That's a pretty cool thing that you did. And you also learned some pretty nifty techniques of graphing data and getting the equation of a line from Google Sheets. So you just derived your second equation. I hope you're excited. I'm excited. You guys are coming in about 5 minutes. Have a good day. Bye-bye.